here's a real okay. So Eddie, you how long ago did you fucking? So sorry, I'm kind of backtracking a little bit, but you said all this shit went down when you were in college.
Yeah, that was like maybe I graduated
6 months ago.
7 years ago now.
So did you go to college straight out the fucking gate?
I did.
Like just straight out of high school.
I did.
Okay, so here I am, 30 years old, about to go to college. I'm gonna feel like, bro, I'm gonna feel like fucking Billy Madison.
Oh, back to school, back to school.
To show to the government I'm not a fool, you know, like. So my issue is that like, and I completely forgot about this shit, but like I was super jacked up about like going to school, and like I got accepted to the U of O. And so
how much did you have to pay them?
$0. But that's because I'm using the GI Bill and my family is not rich.
What, your mommy didn't pay for your college?
Technically, my Uncle Sam is paying for my college. So, and he's pretty fucking filthy rich.
Let's not ask about his kneecaps, though. I mean,
no, that's true. Yeah, those are pretty scraped up at the moment. But
and they weren't.
No, so like Eddie, I completely forgot about this shit. I completely forgot about this shit until you fucking brought it up, and I was super jacked up and like, I got accepted to college. And then I'm like, these fucking dum-dums whose parents are just stupid fucking rich got accepted too.
Yep. That's my topic of the day, man. The college.
Do you know how bad that fucking kills me on the inside?
I felt like it's actually funny that
how can you kill it even more?
No, like, so it was actually really funny because you mentioned that you had your GI Bill accepted and everything, and I was happy for you. But then that same night, I happened to also watch this documentary on Netflix. so on Netflix, there's this documentary called the college admission scandal, essentially, and it's about this guy named Bill or William Singer, and he's this guy that claims like he has this company where he essentially coaches you or you as a college student to get into all these like top tier elite schools. And he's created something called a side door. So essentially there's 3 ways to get into college based on this documentary. There's a front door, which is literally straight up, you apply, you're smart as hell, you get a scholarship, you go in and you pay the tuition and you do it that way. There's a back door, which is essentially you donate. That's how I got it.
That's why my knees are scuffed.
Yeah. So there's a back door, which is essentially like going through charities, donations, like all to the school, you know, funding them through whatever programs they have, but it's like super expensive. Like you're talking hundreds, thousands of donations that you have to give, right? And then there's something called the side door that this William guy's created. And essentially what it is you go through his program, and he was essentially working with college coaches, sports coaches, to get kids that were not playing that actual sport into the school through a sports scholarship for that particular sport. So, for example, let's see, like, Brian, Shoner, you guys have kids, right? What if someone came to you and said, "Hey, I can get your daughter or your son into Stanford under freaking like rowing," right? No. You wouldn't do it, but these celebrities.
No, I wouldn't do it just because it's Stanford. It's not the University of Oregon. # Go Ducks.
But essentially, that's how he created this business. He was working with like all these sports coaches to get these kids into the schools through the sports scholarship or sports team program, essentially, while taking, you know, massive amounts of money from these families on the side, getting a cut out of it as well.
So how my question is, how do they verify this? Like obviously if somebody goes and you know, they get a scholarship for football, right? There's like a hype film.
So there's a whole thing about this on the Netflix doc as well. I really recommend checking it out. But essentially, they never chose sports that were popular. Mm-hmm. It was either like water polo, tennis, rowing,
powerlifting.
I heard there was a documentary about one time.
I heard there's a Scandels documentary about a powerlifter. Shoulder's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You remember, motherfucker, I can get to you in 6 hours, and I'm on days off right now.
Dude, Sean's already planning it, dude. He's already planning to.
He's map questing his way there.
Worst part about it, I literally sent my fucking streets in our Discord, so he's in there like,
You did.
He knows,
I already know
dude.
where you live, buddy.
So yeah, so it was like mundane.
And I got
sports like
Eddie's
that.
address.
Yeah, that's true. Return
that's
address.
kind of weird.
Holy
I sent him cards. Okay, let's not get
Sure,
get it
hey, it probably has something to do with that backdoor admissions, if you know what I'm talking about.
I was trying to get that PS5, yo.
So another thing that they did like for these sports too is they would actually doctor like photos and stuff so that like your kid would look like they're actually playing that sport, or like like one of the pictures that they talk about on the doc is this girl, she got in for rowing, right? But all the photo was her on a freaking exercise row doing this for like a second, and they use that as her profile picture for her college profile.
Bro,
And-
I want them to Photoshop me as like a water polo player, like jumping out of the water with like an 8-pack. Just
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
you want to like dunk on bitches, you know? And then I show up to the school and I got like a fucking fat gut, and I run upstairs.
That's what I said. I said, like, if they
You
Photoshop
run
me,
upstairs? Yeah, sure.
I'd love to look like
see
a
it.
freaking like ripped god, right? Just freaking ripped as hell, jumping out of the water, slanging a ball into the freaking net. Like,
slanging a ball. I'll slang
Yeah,
some
anyway.
balls.
the biggest celebrity that was caught up in all of this was Lori Loughlin, who is also Aunt Becky from Full House. Her daughter is Olivia Jade, who is a YouTuber. She does like makeup and vlogs and shit, right?
Fucking of course.
But the ones that like, there's so many.
Nedley, you
families
can't
in there
talk shit. You're a fucking streamer. Shut up.
I don't know. Streaming once in 30 days count.
We ain't a streamer no more. He's a poser.
We are the nerd equivalent of a rap career. Okay, I don't want to hear shit. Anyways, Eddie, continue.
So,
Wow, I never thought it like that.
oh my god, the nerd version of a rap career, dude.
Check out my Spotify, baby.
Yo,
Oh my
holy
God.
shit. I could go and fucking rip some CDs of just clips and sell them at gas stations like these guys do here in Atlanta, dude.
Dude, you're doing it all wrong, man. It's all digital
we'll
now,
stream
dude.
it.
Just
Fuck.
put your
It's
phone.
digital now.
You get MP3s and you stream, bro. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
No one uses CDs
But it-
anymore.
So
You
this chick's a
boomer.
fucking so this chick's a fucking YouTuber, and she needed help getting into college.
Right, dude. So that's the thing. I think I wanted to continue as part of the conversation because it's like, when you're at that level of like status, right? Like you're a Aunt Becky or whatever, like you're super rich or whatever, and your kid's dumb as shit. Like, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you have to do to get your?
Dumb as shit. Like, you know, everybody has that moment where you like look at your child and you're like, you're fucking
Holy
retarded.
shit.
We're probably gonna have to bleep that, but like, there's times where you're just like, you're fucking dumb, shit, and yeah, I'm supposed to love you.
And well, that's another thing. I was thinking about that too. Like Olivia Jade was already doing her own shit. She had makeup collab. She had YouTube going. She had like millions of subscribers. And they still like the parents still decided to do that for her. And then I don't really get the reason behind it. I think it's more just a prestige type of thing. But the ones that the family that's not talked about as much. This is crazy. I learned this in the documentary as well. The heiress to the creator of the Hot Pockets family did it for both of her daughters. She was sentenced to 5 months in prison, bro.
Whoa!
200 hours of community service
For prison
And
for why?
and a 250K fine.
Well, what is the charges? Sent to prison for fucking getting your ding dong children into fucking college?
So essentially, they charged her for mail and wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and I think that's because she went through this guy's program to do this, and
Yep.
that's where her money was caught up in that.
Oh shit, dude! You know what I just thought of, and this literally only just popped into my brain because I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy lately. Rico, Do you guys know what RICO is?
Yeah, racketeering.
Racketeering, right?
Yeah,
Like, if you find something like money laundering and shit like that, and then you can charge for that, and then you find everybody that's connected to that, all those people are then fucked.
Yep.
You just take
that's
down.
gonna be like some type of strategic move where they're like, we're gonna hit you with money laundering, and then we're gonna fucking get everybody.
We're gonna get everyone.
See, that's I knew that Sons of Anarchy would come in handy, one day.
One day.
when I'm
It's
either
either
in,
going
like,
to be
some
how to smuggle meth in my asshole or RICO.
Either when I'm in some 1%er motorcycle club or I'm on a podcast with 3 other dipshits. I don't know. It'll come in handy sometime.
See all of the above.
So they got like the most of the parents. They got like almost this whole web of parents. It's all these elite like rich people, pretty much celebrities, rich people, and then they also got all the coaches. So there are a ton of coaches that got in trouble for all of this. But the craziest part to me is that Bill Singer or Rick Singer, Will Singer, whatever the fuck his name is, he is still walking around free, dude.
Because that motherfucker cut a deal.
Yeah. Driving around in a Porsche. Works out every day.
This is the dude that set up the program?
Yeah.
The guy that set up the program.
Oh, he's the snitch.
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the snitch.
Oh,
That's another thing I learned from Sons of Anarchy, baby.
He ratted his way
snitch.
into a more lenient like punishment by saying, "Oh, I'm going to give you all these people.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and
do.
Sell these people down the river."
Fuck it. Why not?
I think he's the mastermind behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of crazy how he's able to just walk scot-free pretty much.
That shit happens all the fucking time, though.
Yep.
All the time. That's what's so broken about our judicial system. I mean, how many times have you heard stories about like, and this is like a whole other fucking topic, but like, you have these stories of these mobsters who fucking these mob bosses who laid over on their homies, and then they locked up like 15 really shitty guys, but then put this one mob boss in like Witpro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they do the same shit with cartels. That but then you have all these deals. It's just I have my own thoughts on that, and I'm too high to go into it because I'll just start rambling.
Well, the last thing I wanted to, I guess, bring to the table before we almost end, knowing that you can buy your way into colleges like this, right? Through all these different doors, back door, side door, whatever.
My favorite
is
that like side boot?
I will never not mention anything when you say back door.
That's why I mentioned.
Is that kind of like buying your way into affiliate program?
Kind of. Yeah.
Is college a scam in a way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brun, why did you decide to go?
Because I can.
But
it's
why?
Free. They pay me.
But why?
I can stream and then get paid and go to college and then be to be honest with you, I got kind of curious.
A smarter dumbass.
Exactly. I'm going to be a smarter ding dong. So
yeah.
I don't even think I'm going to be smarter per se. I'm going to have new skills, but like I'm going to be able to take my fancy new piece of paper and get a badass job. Yeah. So my thought is I started looking at computer programming, which obviously that's fucking it's kind of right in our wheelhouse.
Literally going to go learn to code.
Right.
Then I was looking at other programs and I saw cybersecurity, and there was one class in there that said ethical hacking, and that right there I was like, I've got to go to college now because that sounds badass. That sounds badass.
I'm going to go on a serious note here real quick before you move on to something else in that. I'll tell you right now, cybersecurity is definitely the way to go more than the programming, because everyone's a programmer. There's a million different programming languages out there that people know. I know like 6 of them.
Of course you do.
It's just what I do. I went to school to be the electronics engineer and a computer networking guy. So but I'll tell you right now, the cybersecurity is definitely something that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, especially with as many people that are stealing other people's identities, their information, stuff like that. Websites getting hacked and stuff like that. There's always a need for that, and there's not enough people that are actually qualified to do those jobs. So I would definitely stick that route versus going to the coding. Now, don't get me wrong, the coding will help you. Taking a few coding classes would be awesome, especially for the cybersecurity, but I definitely would agree that the cybersecurity was a better choice.
Yeah, realistically, I just want to be able to hack into somebody's Facebook and post bullshit on every wall. Of course you
That's
do.
ethical, though.
That's all fucking cool, but let me hack into Nedley's fucking Twitter profile and post some scandalous shit.
Free cloud, baby. Let's go.
I don't know if this is ethical, but I remember back in the day when I was going to school and we used to use backdoor viruses. You're gonna like
Back
this one.
in my day, when I was working on my Mac, iMac in the middle of my
booted
computer.
up my DOS programs.
It wasn't an iMac. It was called just a fucking Macintosh. Get it right.
We went home and we played our Ataris and read our Batman comics.
No, we used to write these little like fake viruses and fake scripts, stuff like that, to where we can get into people's computers. And we used to fuck with people like opening and shutting their CD-ROM drawers. And we had a script that actually flipped your screen upside down. So like we actually had someone send us a picture of their fucking monitor flipped upside down. Now back in the day when your fucking monitor was like this thick, when it was thicker than it was wide. But we had actually people send us pictures like, how the fuck do you get your monitor back the correct way? I'm like, reopen the fucking script.
Yeah, dummy.
Dumbass.
We just sent you a fucking virus to make your life insurmountably more difficult. You're a fucking idiot for not figuring out how to fix it.
Well, we like I said, we used to write
funny.
scripts and shit like that. It was
How do you like that chlamydia on your computer?
We fucked with this one kid where he was talking shit in chat, and we took him into what's called the Matrix chat. It's like blacks out your screen, and all you see is it looks like the Matrix. It's just like a DOS screen where you just see the text. You see nothing else. Well, all he sees is this black screen with text going across it. We can see his desktop. We opened up like, I know, right? We opened up like 20 porn sites and then gave him back his computer.
Oh my gosh.
This is back in the day.
That sounds convenient.
Sounds like a good time. Fuck.
You
saved me a few keystrokes.
His mom came in and caught him.
Saved a few keystrokes to have more time for other strokes.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. This was back in the day though, before like ad blockers. So when you opened up like a porn site, like 20 other porn sites opened up, and every time you tried to close one, 20 more popped open.
They're pretty aggressive, bro. Like,
It was amazing.
Yeah.
God, it was so great.
You have your whole screen just fucking full of titties and pussy all over. It was amazing.
Hey, do you guys remember waking up at like 2 a.m. and having the fucking Girls Gone Wild commercials going?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
I can't find him anymore, bro.
13-year-old boy watching the. All right, I'm done. We need to stop. This shit is taking me to the moon.
I'll never forget hearing the song either. Like the fucking little like xylophone or whatever the fuck instrument it is. Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah. At this moment, can we like somehow patch in the audio for the Girls Gone Wild theme song?
Yeah, dude.
Let me see.
I need to work on it.
Anyway,
Like, I don't know. Like, we talk of college as a scam. So open kimono, I never went. Right. I graduated
Not
high
even in
school.
Germany?
No, fuck off. I graduated high school. I floated around for like a year. I joined the Air Force. I got out and I just started working. Right. I thought about going, and I think I took like a class, and I said, you know what? I'm fucking over school. I can't do this shit anymore. And I think that I've done okay for myself. Like, I don't know. I think that the thought of the need of college is some sort of like old, honestly antiquated thing where I don't think, and I think you're seeing the mind shift now is like, you don't really, if you have the skill set and you have the OJT, like the on the job, like working experience.
Yep.
All you need is that anymore, is have a resume of shit that says, look, I've done all of this. This is what I can do. And this is what I have done. That, and especially in our fucking old age, that counts more for anything than a fucking piece of
They
paper.
don't look at your degrees anymore. Like, I don't look at my degrees. I have 2 of them. They don't even look at them for jobs anymore. They're like, oh, yeah, degrees, cool. But how long have you been working in the field? And that's what they look at, like you said.
Yeah, but if you don't have, because okay, my thought is that when it comes to like the blue collar work, which, as you guys know, that's been my main source of income since I got out of the army. Nobody gives a shit about your degree there. Okay, it is all about your experience. Who gives a shit? You know, like you could have a degree in business and, you know, management or whatever the fuck, and then be a manager, and then right next door you have your homie who's just been working at the plant for fucking 11 years and all of a sudden is in the same position you are. Right? Like there's no fucking difference. However, I'm tired of working in that space. In that, like, I'm going to kill my fucking body every day. So I'm like, I'm going to sit behind a goddamn computer and get fat and happy. And that's why I'm going to cybersecurity. Because like I cannot go to another place. I cannot go to a place and be like, I know dick all about cybersecurity. Or like, oh, I can hack into my homie's Facebook. And that's my qualification and get a job.
Yeah.
And I do think so. And my caveat is I do think there are fields like that college is consistent for, but like half the shit that we go to half the shit that people go to school for make no fucking sense.
Liberal arts, fucking majoring in what was the one, Chinese history with a minor in business.
Anything that's not a fucking science at this point is a fucking waste of time.
I always like the ones that the people get like the business degrees with no like directive, right? It's just a plain business degree. They don't have any kind of like, whether they're project management or whatever.
Yeah,
any kind of
minor in something
with a concentration in marketing. So
there you go.
And the reason why, so from my perspective, the reason why I went with marketing is because I felt like there were going to be multiple jobs for me to do outside of just one particular place.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, marketing, you can use that skill in opening someone's restaurant, but you can also use it in looking at someone's mobile devices and making sure that their marketing's on point, and looking at it from a social media standpoint, and looking at it from a out of home standpoint, and all these different advertisement agencies, or streaming, whatever. Like, so that's why I went with that. But in general, like, for me, I think college, I would say it still felt scammy, even though I went through it all. I did the work. I got my degree, and I feel like you need that degree to be looked at for certain jobs, like what Brun is saying.
Anything that's going to be science based, right, or tech field, which I think is incorporated in the science aspect.
Exactly.
The tech industry is so picky about like who goes to what schools and stuff, which is why, you know, I could see the pros for like college, obviously, in that sense. But lately, now that I'm at this point in my life, I've been feeling more like, dude, there's so many different ways to make it. Yeah. That college is not always the end all be all answer, right?
And nor should it be.
So,
guys, real quick, I just want to bring something up. I really feel like this is something we could probably just go on a fucking tangent during our goddamn giveaway about.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, damn.
Man.
We got to do our giveaway.
So we're going to be doing our giveaway. We are going to be reading the reviews, right, Ned?
Yes, we will.
We are going to be doing it because we were supposed to do it, and then I fell asleep, and then we were supposed to do it, and then you weren't there, and then Shoner wasn't there, and then it's just been a fucking shit show. So this does give people a little bit more of an opportunity to like
true that.
Yeah, get in on this shit. So may I?
You may.
May I, good sir? I may. All right. So I believe it's next Sunday. We're going to shoot for it. You'll know more on either all of our Twitters or the Lost Boys Instagram, Lost Boys Show. Drop that fucking follow. I handle the memes. So if you have a problem, message me.
Please message him.
Yeah, please do. Please do. All the links for everything are on there. We're doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway for the funniest review on any of the platforms. That's Apple, Spotify, Google, all the major podcast things, I think, right, Ned?
Yep. All the major podcast ones. I watch those every day.
Also, this is just me because I want more comments. We're including the YouTube comments.
Yay!
Oh, let's go.
We're including YouTube comments. The funniest ones. Now the judge is going to be me. I'm going to be higher than a woodpecker's dick in the redwoods, and ready to fucking go. And the one that makes me chortle the loudest,
if he doesn't fall asleep,
I mean,
bruh,
he's not wrong.
It's not wrong. But let's think about the circumstances, okay? You remember that time when you guys made me just fucking venture into the world high as fuck because Nedley's goddamn father showed up? Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
happened,
shit.
guys?
So anyways, we're giving away fucking $25 Amazon gift card giveaway to the funniest review that we got, and we will be doing that live. We don't know quite yet whose channel we're going to be doing it on, so make sure you check all of our Twitters. We will be announcing it there as well as posting it on the Instagram. Time, place, all of that good shit. So that's my spiel.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, and please, we like Brun just said, please review on all podcast services around the globe. We are on everything now officially, boys. I finally got the last email saying confirmed, so we are officially on everything.
Wait, you opened up our OnlyFans?
It's a longer process than that.
We're not revealing that yet. God damn it!
God,
damn it,
Shoner.
Fuck. This is why we can't do cool shit because now Ludwig is going to hear about the OnlyFans. And he's going to tell it.
God damn it!
Fuck.
That, I guess, wraps it up for the show. If you're watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. It definitely helps with the algorithm. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, all that good shit. Brunstad, where can people find you?
Brunstad TV. Everywhere.
And Lost Boys Show on Instagram as well. Go follow that. Did I get it right, Brun?
Yeah. Lost Boys Show on Instagram.
I got it.
Yep.
I have it written down here.
Actually, I just made a post.
Get that
Instagram. Wow.
I'm figuring it out, boys. I'm figuring it out.
We've reached this day.
Bro, Nedley made an Instagram and followed the page.
I did
I
do
did
that.
not even know that. What the heck?
What?
Yep, I did.
Wow.
I did.
Mhm.
I'm learning. I haven't done anything else, but I'm learning.
Hasn't done anything with it, but he followed.
He's got
getting there.
the base.
He
like,
knows how to hit the
white
button.
figure
We're getting there.
profile picture.
Hey, one day at a time. One day at a time. Eddie Shmoney, where can people find you? You beautiful fucking beast.
To twitch.tv Eddie Shmoney / Eddie Shmoney.
Shoner, where can people
There's
find
no
you
C in
after you're
that.
kicked
Real
off
quick,
this
there's no C, right?
podcast?
Oh, see.
What was
Damn,
it?
he just snuck that in there.
I
Oh, okay.
said, Shoner, where can people find you after you get kicked off this fucking podcast?
I was like, okay. I was trying to listen to what Brunstad said. I told him it's what you said. Shoner Todd, Twitch TV, Toddcast on YouTube. Shoner Todd at Instagram and Twitter.
DeviantArt at Shoner Todd.
Holy shit.
I love you, Shoner. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm
just
coming
fucking
for
with
you next, asshole.
Hey, I didn't post my address in the Discord yet, so I think I'm okay for now.
I got two other houses to fit
Atlanta's a big place.
Fuck.
Well, boys,
I
yeah,
was
so
gonna go find the big ass robot.
there's a lot of them in the area. Shh,
Oh, okay.
can't find it. That's not a way you can find us. So yeah. Anyway, boys, yes, we'll be doing the podcast live next Sunday. Like I said, like Brun said, watch all of the socials. I'll be announcing it in my stream sometime next week whenever we figure it out. Until then, guys, have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.